Hi everybody, I'm Ivy Rivera, Psychic Medium, coming to you from the Ivy League Psychic Academy, where we are raising up the next generation of light workers. I want to invite everyone to attend classes here for self-development, spiritual development, psychic mediumship development, as well as tarot, Reiki, and a million other things. You can go on to ivyleaguepsychicacademy.com for a full list of classes. If you want to book with me, I do have a special going on for the holidays that expires on January 1st. It's buy one, get one, 50% off. You can go to ivyleaguepsychicacademy.com and I will be posting the information. It should be below there already. Now, what we're doing here today is the Ask a Medium show. I take your questions. These questions can be about deceased loved ones, the living, paranormal problems, psychic questions, anything spiritual development, anything that you choose. But when you post them, I do need a name if you're talking about someone deceased or living, and it can include animals, guides, things like this. Okay, before we get to that, I am giving you your weekly horoscope. This will go up on YouTube. Now, a lot of people like to post, what about Leo? What about Aquarius? I go in order. So they're all going to be there, same as every week. And this is running from, let's see, today is Thursday, December, what is it?
6th.
Thursday, December 6th to
The 13th.
Thursday, December 13th. Okay, so here is your weekly horoscope.
Okay, so first we have Aries.
Aries. Aries, when I'm going over here with your energy for this week, what I'm feeling is you digging. It's not digging necessarily in the earth in a cultivating type of a sense. It's more like you're searching for something, like you're looking for something. I get the sense from your energy. Now remember, this should resonate with Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, and it will not resonate with every single Aries out there. But the majority of you, it is this, digging, like you're looking for something more. And when you're doing it, I get this sense of frustration from you, that you feel unfulfilled, that you feel like there's something more that you need. I want to say that come Wednesday of next week, you could almost outdo yourself and be exhausted by that time, okay? So I would just recommend that even before that, but if you could, no later than Tuesday afternoon, stop yourself. Stop this cycle of trying and come at it less from a place of ego and fear, and allow yourself to go inward and really ask, what is it that I need, and can I provide myself with this? And speak to your ancestors and guides. Allow them to show you how to fill in that gap for what you're searching for. Okay?
Next is Taurus.
Taurus, when I'm going over here with your energy for the week, I feel that you've laid down some really great foundation over the course of the last year in your work and money. If you're a student, I want to say your education. And it also feels like relationships. You've been working really hard at owning yourself, owning your decisions, and feeling confident in your decisions. This week, especially, I'm feeling like this upcoming Tuesday, possibly Wednesday into Wednesday evening, and it feels like some of this is surfacing on Saturday in the morning or afternoon. You could find yourselves cycling a bit, okay? So I see you on a bicycle going around in a circle. You could be feeling like you're treading water. I also feel for you that there's been an area that you've been wanting to see forward motion on, and it does feel like it's affecting contracts or your finances and waiting on a breakthrough. So it feels like I'm looking at Monday primarily on that, where we might be seeing some breakthroughs. I'm supposed to tell you to stay positive in your mindset. Don't let that fall through the cracks by getting negative or feeling worn out, okay? Stay focused.
Okay, next is Gemini.
Gemini, when I go over here with your energy, I feel a lot of native ancestry coming through for some of you. I feel a lot of guides and ancestors in general coming through for you guys. I also see a lot of animal totems. So don't be surprised if like birds are kind of flying near your car, animals around the side of the road, animals are coming up to you, they're staring at you, funny ways. You want to Google those animals. You want to understand, why are your guides and ancestors sending you those animals? Why is your higher mind attracting them? What is the meaning of that animal for where you are in your life right now? What I see happening with you, especially for, it looks like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of this week, and then again, you have a very dynamic day next Wednesday. That's full of opportunities, phone calls, things coming to you. What I'm feeling though for that Friday, Saturday, Sunday is it's like a big wind of change coming in. It's a refreshing wind. I see leaves in it. Sometimes I'm seeing more like snow in it. It comes in and it washes away the old from you. So I want to say take that breath of fresh air in and be fearless in letting go of what you need to. Okay?
Next is Cancer.
Money falling from the sky for you. 2 days in particular. This, I feel like Thursday, I feel like Friday, which is going to be tomorrow. Monday, take those phone calls. Tuesday, cross things off your list, your to-do list. Get on that to-do list. You've been procrastinating the last 3 weeks. You have a buildup of unfinished business that needs to be tended to, and a relationship that hasn't been taken care of properly, or multiple relationships that haven't been taken care of properly, including the one to your own body. You need to get on track. The universe will be providing you with opportunities to do this, and I feel an increase in your prosperity, like I said, today and tomorrow, which is Thursday and Friday, an increase in your prosperity, and it's almost like money falling from the heavens. You could say that this is destiny charted. All you really have to do is to take it, okay? And I do feel like put it away. Okay, spend a little on yourself or what you need to, but put the majority of it away. Next month, there will be some costs coming up, okay?
Next is Leo.
Leo, I feel you digging through. I feel for some of you, you might be experiencing life as though you're hitting rock bottom. Now again, this is not going to pertain to all of you, but you want to look at Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I see you feeling as though you've hit rock bottom. I have you waking up, getting up off the ground, but not completely. So it's almost like you're still down there and you're waiting on someone to come and rescue you, but you want to figure it out yourself. So whatever situation this is happening in, I feel as though it's time for you to stop looking behind you. The biggest problem leading up to this has been that you're keeping yourself in a dark mindset, negative thinking. I want to say law of attraction, manifestation has not been working in your favor because of that dark thinking. You need to leave the past to the past, and you're going to have to start over a fresh, clean slate. I also feel like a couple relationships that you've been feeling are failing you, and I need you to look inward at your own self and take some responsibility before you make any major decisions. Thursday of next week will be a dynamic day full of opportunities if you've done this work all week, where you could be taking a new opportunity, opening up a door that was closed previously will be opened for you if you choose to pull on it and go through.
Next we have the Virgo.
Virgo, when I'm going over here with your energy, I'm feeling like there could be letting go of a property, of a contract, of a vehicle, of something big in your life. There could be a letting go of an old way of being. I have you kissing a new way of being. So it's almost like this very loving, affectionate scene where you would be welcoming this thing with open arms, or at least a hopeful attitude. It feels to me like it's a lot of rocking the boat for you. So you could be having this sense of fear about welcoming. It reminds me of Jim Morrison, you kiss the snake. Instead of having fear, you kiss the snake, you face your fears. You could be finding yourselves, Virgos, very much torn in between. What am I letting go of? Am I comfortable letting go of that? And do I want to welcome in this new way of life? And that's what I see going on essentially all week long. I do want to say that your ancestors, your guides, your higher mind will be giving you a lot of loving direction about this all day Sunday, especially into the evening. And I would highly, highly recommend going off to the woods, going off to the water, meditating. Maximize that energy for yourself on Sunday. Okay?
Next we have the Libra.
Libra, some change, a little bit of change, 2-week period of time, which I'm not supposed to get into because I'm trying to only do a week here, but I want to see, I want to say the whole first section of December here. Okay, so I'm seeing a 2-week period of time of change for you where I'm watching you set boundaries. I want to say Friday afternoon into the evening. You could be setting boundaries with some people who seem to want to like change your mind. They want to kind of linger. They want to see if they can get you to stick around a little while longer. I'm feeling like cutthroat. You know, you've already given everybody enough of an opportunity. If they have not stepped up by now, they are not stepping up. If they are not deserving of your energy, your resources, then they are not deserving of it. So this is not rocket science. This is about you being firm in your footing and setting proper boundaries. I see your train going full steam ahead. And new great things coming up for you if you maximize this. Okay?
Next is the Scorpio.
Scorpio. Okay. Scorpio, when I'm going over here with your energy, I feel like all right. So I'm watching almost like a lizard or a dragon, okay? Kind of coming up from the ground and surprising a lot of people. I feel like this represents you. And I feel like you're going to have a 3-day period. I want to say Wednesday, Thursday, and it feels like even into next Friday, where you're kind of coming up from below and you've been acting very like I'm in self-control, I'm very sweet, I'm working with everybody. All of a sudden, this dragon comes up and people are like, oh my God. So I feel like anybody who may have been crossing you may be getting a little bit of that like tongue or that bite from you. And I feel like good, okay? Maybe you're gonna wanna work a little bit more on saying it when it's happening, okay? But I understand too, you're working on control issues. So if it wasn't going to come out, I understand why you waited. Either way, I feel 2 to 3 different situations turning where you're seen clearly and it will lead to greater prosperity for you. I'm feeling Wednesday as being a dynamic money day for you also in the morning or afternoon. And I'm supposed to tell you to get online, whether it's like the website, okay, your emails. I feel like get online, keep your eyes open, especially for those of you who are looking to purchase a home or you're job searching.
Next we have the Sagittarius.
Sagittarius, I'm feeling travel coming up with you. And it almost looks to me like if you were to say like, oh, I could take this trip, I could not take this trip, I feel like that's not really a question right now. What I'm feeling from your guides and ancestors is that you need it. It feels as though it is something that is more for your soul and your spirit and your development versus your entertainment. So don't be shy to put that money down and book that trip. For some of you, you will be taking the trip, but for some of you, it's the beginning, the thinking on the trip. Some of it does feel to me like overseas travel. I feel really good about that. I'm also feeling like you're closing a file, like you're closing a chapter, or you're closing a file on a work or networking relationship or a personal relationship, and it could very well be both. And I'm feeling that more toward the end of this upcoming week for you. And I feel good about that. Just close it, let it go. But it is imperative that you're manifesting what you want after this. Okay, fine, that's the end of a chapter. That's the closing of the book. What's next? Okay, don't just be willy-nilly and on the winds of the world. What do you want now that you learned what you're supposed to learn from that? Okay?
Next is Capricorn.
Capricorn. I feel you laughing a lot this week. I feel like you're supposed to be around people who love you, are nurturing you. I feel like you're going to be getting a lot of nurturing for your own self by loving other people. I see you baking a lot, baking or cooking. I don't know how domestic you consider yourself, but I feel good about you doing this. And it seems that this love that's coming back to you is making you feel very stable about some things that were causing you anxiety or nervousness in previous weeks. Come Thursday, especially, I'm really feeling, okay, which is today and then into tomorrow, I'm also feeling you becoming they refer to you as being a bear. Now, a bear is a symbol for hibernation. It's also symbolic in my symbol base of introspective behavior. So I see you going in, really studying yourself, observing what you've been learning over the past few weeks and months, and feeling empowered by that information. I see you coming out a butterfly, which means you earned your wings. And having a lot more to give to other people. This is a big time for you to be giving to other people, especially come the end of next week, which for us is going to be Wednesday, Thursday. And I feel like into the entire rest of the month. Okay?
Next we have Aquarius.
Aquarius, if it's moving a little too fast, it's almost like everything that's been dumped on your plate and in your inbox, you're like trying to juggle it all. And I see you having been for a while like, where's the ibuprofen? Okay, I think I'm dehydrated, like where's the bottle of water? I haven't been taking proper care of myself. That's fine to hang on like that maybe for a little bit. But what I'm seeing more toward the end of this week, okay, so we're talking more, I want to say Wednesday and Thursday of this upcoming week, and possibly even into Tuesday morning. Be careful for any mistakes. Dot your I's, cross your T's. And into the afternoon. Be careful on big purchases. It looks like you're dropping stuff. So when I see someone juggling that much, but stuff starts to fall on the ground, now you're done. Okay? Now you're done. So become a little bit more organized. I also feel like Monday, love relationship, a lot of talk of love coming in, and almost, I want to say this person confessing their love for you, asking you to join with them in some kind of a larger agreement or commitment. And for some of you, I'm almost feeling like this is an ultimatum. So if you're just really a free spirit and that would read to you as an ultimatum, then so be it. But it is what it is. Okay?
And the last one is Pisces.
Okay. Pisces, I feel like Thursday, today, Friday, Saturday, you having a lot of satisfaction over your accomplishments. I have you being nervous leading up to these next few days, and then it feels to me like come Saturday, Sunday, you're like eating, you know, your stomach is feeling good again. I feel you really being able to tune out some stressors that have been there the past 2 months, some clearing out of negative relationships, more prosperity coming into you. I see you being hired. This is a good week to apply for jobs. This is a good week to start that book. This is a good week to blog. This is a good week to put your creative ideas out onto social media and elsewhere. This is also a good week for promotion. So I see a lot of you moving up. If you are in school with professors and being in the eye of people catching your talents, and if you're working for a company, it's almost like being promoted and then possibly not just even management, but being put out in front of the crowd. Okay, so almost like a PR type of a situation. That's it for the week, yes? Okay, guys, thank you so much. This will go up on YouTube. Pardon the way I look. I am coming to you from Buffalo, New York, where we are having a blizzard, and I've been caught up in it. So it is what it is. I will see you next week. Thank you.